everybody, welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Oh, this person left their window open and it's raining. I had perfect timing. I got here right as it started to rain. I'm actually not even going to this park right now, but we are going to end our day here. By the way, taking over Megan's channel here for at least the first stop of the day. I'm actually headed to Magic Kingdom right now, hopefully to catch Festival of Fantasy. But since we're ending the day here, I wanted to go ahead and park here so I don't have to worry about getting back to my car tonight. I'm actually going to be meeting up with Megan at Epcot later after the parade when she gets off work. Alright, so normally I would have recorded a little bit of that, but it was extremely crowded, and as fate would have it, I was impatient, so I worked my way onto a bus, and everybody that was in that long line actually got on the bus, and then another Magic Kingdom bus showed up right after that, so it is what it is. I would say my recommendation is to be patient and give Disney Transport some credit, because they're moving around tens of thousands of people every day, which is more, it's like 5 times more than my hometown city that still had a bus system, and that bus system was more inefficient than this one, so cut them some slack, but Disney Transport will get you where you're going. You just have to have some patience with them, understand that everybody is trying to go the same place all at the same time usually. That's what it seems like. So you're gonna see some delays and some difficulties, but it's okay. Otherwise, I did make it to Magic Kingdom. The sky is looking a little bit sketchy, so hopefully I get to see parade. I might actually get to see rainy day parade. If it keeps this up, but we'll see. And I seem to have made it through the most stressful part of the whole journey, which was just getting here, getting into the park, getting through bag check. Ever since they split bag check, everything has gone so much quicker. I know that's old news, but now that people coming from the TTC have already been screened, and the only people getting screened are people coming from the bus stop and the ferry, everything moves so much quicker, especially if there isn't a ferry and you just got off a bus and you were the only bus, which is what happened to me. So now I'm going to take some photos. So I just tried to ride the train. I made it from Main Street to Frontierland, and the train went down because there's lightning in the area, so now all of the outdoor attractions are going to be closed. Outdoor attractions included the train, of course. I'm trying to get myself some lunch. People that stop in the middle of the street and go every which way. You have to learn how to be resilient to people trying to run you over. Anyway, I need to get some lunch. I haven't eaten yet today. Granted, I didn't get up until late today. Unfortunately, now that all the outdoor attractions are closed, that means that my lunch endeavor is probably going to be more challenging than I had originally thought, but it's okay. Please be aware that if you're coming to Florida in the summer, especially if you're coming to Florida in August, it's going to rain. The weather forecast is going to tell you, oh, you have nothing to worry about until 7 o'clock when there's a 40% chance of rain. It's gonna rain. That's just the one thing you need to be prepared for. If you are the type of person that wears ponchos, make sure you pack ponchos. Personally, I don't do that. Sometimes I'll bring an umbrella, but I like the big umbrellas, so I don't like to drag it around with me as much. I do have a bag that has a cover on it, so if that's something, if you're carrying around a lot of equipment and you don't want it to get wet, make sure that you get a bag that has some weather protection on it, otherwise you will have a bad time.
Safe space flight. You should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart attack and neck problems, motion sickness.
Alright y'all, I apologize. It's been a while. A lot of stuff has happened between when I last recorded a clip and right now. So, as you may recall, I was going to Pinocchio's I did mobile order in the queue for Pinocchio's to kind of save myself a few minutes because the line was long. As it turns out, there was a little bit of an issue. My order got lost. It was no one's fault really, but I ended up waiting quite a while for my food to be ready. And so it wasn't really that big of a deal because it was raining outside. It was actually pouring. Everyone kept flooding into Pinocchio's while I was sitting there. And I had gone and found a table. The mobile order, you actually place your order, you check in when you arrive at the restaurant, and then you will get a push notification when your order is ready. So you can go find a table, sit down with your family, and then when your order is ready, you can pick it up. So I had went and sat down and waited for a while. I finally got my push notification quite a while later. It was a pretty decent amount of time. However, the cast members, there was a manager waiting there for me, and there was a coordinator, and they all apologized profusely for the length of time that I waited for my order. They were very good. I cannot complain, given the circumstances. You know, I don't hold them accountable. It's nobody's fault really. And again, I was sitting, getting some shelter from the rain, so that worked. But as part of that, they gave me a fast pass to use anywhere in the park. So I got myself, I just rode Space Mountain, which I wasn't planning on doing today. So all in all, it was a good experience. I cannot complain. I managed to see Festival of Fantasy. It was a half hour late today because of the rain. Oh, there's people posing in front of the purple wall up here. I shot it from in front of the castle. Always a crowded area, but I managed to walk up there probably about 15 minutes before it started because everyone had kind of left because of the rain, and then it stopped raining and the sun came out probably about halfway through, and the sun is back out now, and it's very humid. So I'm actually on my way out of Magic Kingdom now. I'm headed to Epcot, so I'm gonna hop on the monorail and make my way over to Epcot, where I'm meeting Megan. She just got off of work. I'm sure she'll do a much better job of vlogging than I do. I didn't forget about you guys. There was just a lot going on. Waiting for my food, eating my food. It's a day. I will say, for all of the mentions that I see on Twitter, and this is true to a degree because I was at Epcot on Thursday, so I can confirm that the parks are less busy during the week. But given that it's Sunday, it's a Sunday in August. This is probably one of the last weeks that people actually have days off before their kids go back to school. I know Florida schools have already gone back to school or are going back this week. It's still very busy here. The average wait time is in the 80-minute range for things like Space Mountain, so expect to wait a while. Guess who's back? Back again. Slight change of plans. So Megan is at Epcot doing Ellen's Energy Adventure. I already did it a couple days ago, so I rode it on Thursday night after work. She actually is early. I'm late, so I just came to Studios. She's off doing Epcot things. I'm gonna chill here at Studios because I need a break. Welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Yay! It's a nice night. We're gonna see what I can do here with little or no wait. I got my camera ready. I'm gonna take some fisheye shots, you know, as you do. I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, so I'm back. I will say that this whole Great Movie Ride closing, Ellen's Energy Adventure closing has brought out the most interesting in people. This is when people seem to really go that extra mile. I just saw some guy dressed as a gangster from Great Movie Ride, complete with flour in his jacket. It's really hot today. I think it's like 92 earlier, and it's still 86 right now with like 90% humidity, and this dude's dressed in a full suit. But you know what? Hey, when you love a theme park attraction, you just gotta take it to that extra. You gotta go the extra mile here, you know? We're in GMR for the last time ever, and I'm really sad about it. I'm gonna cry. It's kind of weird going on an attraction for the last time ever, especially on its last day. There's like a gigantic fan group outside. There's people blocking the Fast Pass entrance and everything else, but I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we're doing this one last time. She's texting somebody, but I'm gonna miss this thing.
Ow!
Are you sad?
Kinda.
Are you gonna weep?
No.
I'm gonna weep. I'm gonna cry.
Save your tears for the pillow. That's what Abby Lee Miller says. Retweet if you know who that is.
Gets 0 retweets. So that ends our day here at Walt Disney World, specifically my day, I guess, because I don't think Megan vlogged it all, even though it's her channel. I got some park maps, one for each of us, because you got to remember these things by something, so a park map with it on it. I have a park map from before they closed Streets of America, I think. Anyway, maybe Megan will put this together. I don't know. That's if she makes it home. I think she's lost. She doesn't know where her car is. It's just Megan things. It's okay. Great movie ride. Was great. It's really sad to ride something for the last time, but then, like I told somebody in the park, I won't remember this in 2 weeks. I won't miss it in 2 weeks. So I think you just get caught up in the moment, pretty much. I can't wait to see what Hollywood Studios, I can't wait to look back on this video in like 5 years when Hollywood Studios has its glow up, because I'm excited for the future of Hollywood Studios, but for now it's kind of a mess, and we're losing yet another attraction today. Hollywood Studios is going to be down to the bare minimum. It's okay. But I hope you enjoyed today's jaunt around Walt Disney World, specifically Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. Thanks for following along. Thanks for being patient with me, because I'm not the primary person on this channel. But I hope you liked the video, and smash that like button if you did.